This porn ban is about more than removing access to sex education so that young girls get pregnant without access to abortions or contraceptives. It's more than imprisoning female erotic authors or imprisoning anybody that posts anything that they deem as indecent. This is also about unleashing a wave of porn addicted incels onto a population of women that don't have access to reproductive rights. Tech billionaires like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have hypersensitized young men to be incels through bombarding them in an echo chamber of anti-feminine content, and also hypersensitize them to sexuality by making them addicted to pornography by artificially warping and manipulating the algorithms on their social media platforms, those being Meta apps and Twitter, to promote very sexual content, gooner content. They've warped the social narrative towards young men by targeting them with extremely sexual and misogynistic content, thus reducing their ability to see women as people in general and increasing their tendency to sexualize them as though they are sex objects, sex dolls. These young men don't care about sexual assault at all. Actually, they do. They like it, and they think these women deserve it. These incels are about to ramp up their sexual violence towards women, and it's exactly what the Republicans have been working towards. These Republicans want an entire generation, a wave of forced births that don't have access to education, so that they grow up uneducated, willing to make themselves fodder for the military, fodder for an imperialistic regime to go steal oil from Middle Eastern countries, as well as being willing and obedient workers that don't have access to unions or labor laws. But good news, this is a sign of an extinction burst, that they are squirming and writhing at their loss of control over us. They're not going to get the control over us that they want, and they're not going to subjugate women to the patriarchal oppression that has been so historic.
It is also by design that we have the type of entertainment we have, and it is mainstream. It's not that this type of music has never existed. 304 music and any kind of music actually has existed. It's that when a man sees a woman, he automatically is saying, she's a 304. She dresses like this. Like something you see in a video game outside. That was not something that was normal or happened before. I don't remember seeing people dressing like Chun-Li, literally just panties walking around. That wasn't a thing because they used to give indecent exposure tickets. Those tickets are still on the books. That is still a law you can't dress indecent in public. So they have conditioned women to believe this is liberation. As my algorithm, I'll be honest, it's normally I see a lot of men on my algorithm for some reason. They'll have a shirt off. They'll be doing all kinds of things that you're talking about, but it's catering to women. In those comments, thousands of women are sending money, doing this, doing that. I have been doing this little social experiment with social media since the end of 2022, 2022-ish. So I have been literally reviewing and writing down what I see. And it's not just when I acted like I was a guy, because I set up a profile as a man and a woman myself. I was like, I think it thinks I'm conservative, so I did a different one. When I say nothing but 304 content came up, how to make money as a bar girl, how to do this, how to do that. And I'm like, why are you conditioning me to work in a service where I'm degraded? But in real life, I'll be honest, I get a lot of respect from men. I have men who open doors for me. And I know some people might say, well, that's because you dress like a nun. I seriously don't. I just dress like I want to be treated.